give Lori Lightfoot her progress report card. She has failed us miserably.
We're giving you an F because fuck you for killing our children! Fuck you for prioritizing money over us! Fuck you for prioritizing money over our community! And when you said to represent us and be our voice, fuck you for lying!
Selling us a bill of goods, and no one really wants to talk about her relationship with Ron. Because when they see that this city is so black and so much choice, they patronize us. So they put a black woman up who also has a different lifestyle, right? And so they was like, this is it. And they think all the black people are like, yes. Except that it ain't enough for what black people are going through, not only in this city and this country, to be black.
Lori Lightfoot, you failed me. You failed my husband. You failed my family. And now you are failing this great city. And I won't stop until you get out. Justice for Nick, justice for the all.
What does care look like? Having empathy for our children. Stop treating our children like prisoners. Like the prison pipeline that's already set up.
She said that her bill will contain the best parts of CPAC and GAPA. We already have that. It's called ECPS, and it was the community who did that. It wasn't Lori Lightfoot who did that. That's right. And we are not being fooled because this mayor has obstructed the introduction of ECPS at every single corner. She personally has asked the Public Safety Committee Chair, Alderman Taliaferro, to cancel meetings to prevent ECPS from being introduced because she knows that we can pass it.
We became the enemy because they knew that it was a profession that was mandated and heavily held down by women. So it's sexist as much as it is racist. It's classist as much as it is racist. But you had us out. You had our babies going without for 14 days, not for a legitimate strike, but because you didn't want to own your word. You ran on an elected representative school board. You ran on wanting nurses and social workers and counselors in every school building. And I say to you, my beloved Chicagoans, any thriving community, that's a given. It's a given that when you send your baby to school off every day, there's a nurse there if she gets sick. It's a given that if your child gets into a fight or they have some stress, that there's a social worker for them to talk to. It's a given. So why is it in the third largest school district in the city that's still 85% black and brown, but the teaching staff is 45% white? Only 19% of black and brown women are in Chicago public schools right now because they have forced us out with school closings. They have priced us out with school-based budgeting and having to live in this city, but y'all let everybody else creep on in to teach our children. It ain't right. Not only did you do that, Lord, but when the pandemic hit, you did not even have the wherewithal to say, I'm going to shut this down so that I can protect teachers and families and children and students. No, you did not, Lori. You had to wait for the governor to step in to make you do the right thing. That is who you are, Lori. And you continue to fund cops. Cops who kill our children in the street. Cops who interrogate, berate black women in their own homes that you tried to cover up. Ron had his Laquan McDonald. Okay? You will atone for what you did to Sister Anjanette Young.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
And even after we go through all of that, even after teachers reinvent themselves during this pandemic to teach our children, reinvent themselves to figure out how to educate babies from a screen. When the buildings was deemed unsafe all across this country, you forced technicians, paraprofessionals, and primary school teachers pre-K teachers back in the building. Why would you want the most vulnerable population to be in buildings where you know there is lead in the water? Before we even get to the pandemic, there is lead in the water. There's asbestos in the pipes and in the ceiling. There's rats in the building. There's an infestation all in these buildings throughout this city and black and brown communities. Yes, this is environmental racism. Lori?
Fuck you! Lori, fuck you! Lori, fuck you!
Keep going, sister.
All black people. And one of my beautiful brown sisters lifted this up, and I need y'all to pay attention to this. The Chicago public school system is 85% black and Latinx. The teaching staff for blacks is 19%. It is nearly 40% for Latinx, but understand this. The Latin community built themselves up. They wiped us out. So don't play no games about what this is. Public education has become a hustle. This is a shell game. And our children's future is at stake. Children being the future is more than just a cute line in a fun song. It is the truth. And if we do not invest in our babies right now, they're going to burn this motherfucker down. Does not Lori, there is blood in your hand, but it's fire next time.
She bad for that. She bad for that.